let's be honest, kids aren't watching Shulky. Spoiler, I am Mecca, and this is just one of those articles. I hate to call it, but this is literally more of the same. Neener, I'm going to get back at you, and I'm going to say the thing just to trigger you because I know it's going to trigger. Not me. The She-Hulk writers' room. Jessica Gao, the director. Is it Jessica Gao? I think it's Jessica Gao. We're talking about this one. The director wanted to make a body, quote-unquote, positive show that kids can watch. Kids aren't watching. They're using that in a way that just triggers all of the people who are very, very focused on pronouns, teachers, what schools are teaching kids.
Hi, my name is Erin. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm
This is literally just to trigger that side of the internet.
Whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
And I think it's childish. I think it's a little childish. It's childish to react one way or another, I think, to this one, other than just calling it out as, I see what you did. Let's see what it says. She-Hulk smashes. That's the problem, though, isn't it? Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Rob off camera. I'm here because I dislike Shulky.
And you're writing your big masterpiece review, or it's almost done. Are you editing it now? You're in the middle of it?
I am editing it. It's gonna take a while.
But so that's a master. Go check out on his channel, and I think that this. We're still in the middle of talking about why this is a bad show. They're probably going to be running articles next week on why this failed, who to blame. Blame the male fans for not wanting to see Shulky in and out of bed hooking up all the time. That's really what this is. It's all about her hooking up.
It's about her. It's about her checking her phone, practicing law badly, getting beat in the courtroom, and trying to date. And complaining to her best friend, oh, I can't find a guy, wait. Get a cat, okay? You're halfway there.
History of breaking the fourth wall gave Marvel and Disney Plus She-Hulk attorney at law permission to break pretty much any rule established in the MCU. No, it really didn't. No.
Nope.
It gave an excuse, and it thought it was cute, but no. She's a cat lady who doesn't have the courtesy of having a cat.
No.
She's a Karen who wants to speak to your manager, literally. Like, she goes to Kevin and is like, I'm going to talk to the manager. This is the worst Marvel show or anything I think I've sat through.
For all the memes of all the complaints, like, oh no, it's terrible. The K word is a terrible thing. Women don't want to. No, they went right there. They went right for it.
They went right for it. Mm-hmm. Not only did screw it. We'll make her the Karen of the week. We can say I don't think it likes us saying it, but
it's time for the Karen of the week.
Yeah, She-Hulk. Who is this? The director. You are a Karen of the week. Just every woman involved with this show, from Tatiana Maslany, who says, oh, that's a great FU to the fan base by trolling them, like we're children. Really? We're trolling the fan base like we're children? That's what we want Marvel's legacy to be. That's what they went for. We made it bad on purpose. We did it anyway. I meant to do that. Neener.
I meant to do that.
To throwing a temper tantrum. Like, didn't Jessica Gao almost quit because Kevin Feige wouldn't let the Kevin robot have a Kevin hat, have a baseball hat?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, I almost quit over that. Well, you should have. That just shows how childish you are.
Off.
History of breaking the fourth wall gave them permission. No, it gave them an excuse, but it wasn't. But it truly opened doors for the creative team. Series director Kat Coiro tells Polygon was Tatiana Maslany's take on Jennifer Walters, the hustling lawyer under She-Hulk's gamma-irradiated green skin. Jennifer was decidedly not larger than life, at least not in human form. And without a ticking clock, evil villain premise pushing her in every direction, Marvel got to explore her superherodom in a totally unique way. But they had a villain at the end. It was the viewers. It was the viewing audience.
It was the audience.
You can't call them fans because, let's face it, this show doesn't have fans. This has viewers. And that's what I always consider myself. I'm not a fan. I'm a viewer. I'm a viewer, and I deserve to be won over as a fan. The thing I always loved about the show were the smaller moments and being able to see a superhero coming home and kicking her shoes off after a long day at work. Coro says. She cites Ant-Man. Ant-Man is one of her favorite Marvel movies. Simply because it has little peaks of normal life.
Yeah, but it's not interesting because it's because she doesn't actually do any superheroing. She doesn't do anything superheroic.
Not really. She has one heroic moment.
She saves Bruce.
Yeah, and the first episode. Nothing else is heroic.
And in the courtroom. That's it.
Everything else is because she's getting attacked personally.
And she had no choice. She had to do that.
Oh, a little piece of normal life. And while Cora was thrilled to stage Daredevil, hallway fights, and the momentary season finale brawl between Hulk King, Abomination, and She-Hulk, which didn't really happen and was all a big no, it got erased. It got redone. It's like, no, though that could have happened, but here's what really happened.
Got wiped out of the show. Got wiped out of the, yeah.
By going and breaking the fourth wall to speak to the manager, which she reveals, thanks to a loopy schedule, was the first scene that she actually shot for She-Hulk. She was excited to take the series to uncharted places in the FCU, especially the bedroom. We always felt like there was a fear around the S word and around the idea of, that sort of positivity.
Daredevil, the first series went to the bedroom. I mean, just saying. Tony Stark went to the bedroom in the first Iron Man movie. Just putting it out there.
This is just a troll, though. This isn't to be correct. This isn't to do anything other than to say we wanted to have it around young people. We wanted to attach this word here to this word down here to trigger, quote unquote, the right group of people, quote unquote. That's all this is. This is literally only clickbait. Shame on you, Polygon. This is literally only something that they knew they would put out there to trigger the conservatives, to get people mad about it, to get people talking about it.
I think it's all satanic. I have no argument for it.
And so no matter what they say, we know they're full of crap. We know they don't know anything about anything. A lot of the conversations about the grown-upization in the show. I don't want to say the word. Trying to say that around the show. I'm making up the word to try to censor it. Came from Tatiana, and we're with Tatiana.
So you say Mars exploration.
Yeah. A lot of the Mars exploration in the show came from Tatiana. I know it's something that's very important to her, this idea of positivity, and it's kind of smashing the rules when it comes to women and the way they're perceived. A lot of the conversation about it in the show came from Tatiana, and we're with Tatiana. With a resume littered with character-driven comedy, recent gigs include It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Girl 5 Eva. The recent Jennifer Lopez rom-com Marry Me is no surprise. One of Coro's favorite moments in season 1 was teaming up with classic rom-com moment after Jennifer and Matt Murdock hook up. I love filming this little scene. See, here's the thing. First off, kids are not watching this show. Second off, kids aren't going to know anything other than he spent the night. Right? They're not going to know every single detail. So making a big deal out of this for clickbait is kind of like shame on you. But I'm going to exploit it to my advantage. And hopefully people will know me enough not to get mad at me and assume I'm triggered by it. I'm not triggered by the amount of doing the giggity. I'm just annoyed that that's literally all her character was this thirsty little boy crazy dimwit, this little twit who cares more about hooking up and going to bed with guys than she does about being a good lawyer or winning her cases. She's not a good person. She's not a good superhero. She's very childish. She's very selfish. She's very...
Basically, I was right and Bruce was wrong. The idea of being a superhero is not appealing to me. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason.
Immature.
She's narcissistic.
Exactly like the people who make this show. She's just a literal self-insert of the people who make this show. And it's very childish. So that's about all I really got on this one. If you want to read the rest of this article, It's really just clickbait. It's just saying how, oh yes, we justify the chemistry, and I love that, and I love rom-coms, and if you and we're gonna put all this together. Oh, here we go. The director says She-Hulk is the first show he's ever really worked on wherever she is receiving voicemails from 9-year-olds begging to hear what happened next, and her parents and friends who normally didn't watch Marvel movies were hooked on She-Hulk. Probably because it was stupid.
Probably because they're being nice to you.
Probably because they're being nice to you. And let's face it, any little kid can laugh at fart jokes. I mean, I can laugh at fart jokes. You can laugh at fart jokes. Go. That's why they were watching. I mean, we added the farts later, but...
Hello? What? Who's there? What's going on?
We wanted to make it realistic and about a woman navigating her bedroom life, but also make it something that everybody can enjoy, including kids, because there is an element of the show that is really fun for young people. But there really wasn't anything fun for anybody, though. I guess you'd have to be a little kid to think it was fun in this show. I don't even think this is that inappropriate. I mean, I saw Ray Stantz get a blowjob from a ghost when I was a kid, so what do I know? What do I care? What am I going to do? Complain about it? I think that there are better things kids can watch, like Ghostbusters. Just watch Ghostbusters, for crying out loud. I mean, sure, you might have to explain that awkward scene, but who cares, right? I'm going back to my live chat. Don't you go anywhere.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
I think it's all satanic. I have no argument for it.